Welcome to the first edition of Economic Development Unpacked. Now, I've reviewed hundreds of economic development strategies over the past 30 years. I've worked in 4 economic development organisations and 3 consultancies, and I keep seeing the same 3 mistakes over and over again. From small district authorities to large metropolitan combined authorities and governments, I keep seeing these same 3 mistakes over and over again. And these mistakes waste time, money, and political capital. But here's the thing, they're completely avoidable once you know what to look for. Working in local and regional economic development, you'll recognise these mistakes. I've made them myself in my career. The good news, each one has a straightforward fix. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to do differently. Let's dive in. Mistake number 1. Starting with solutions instead of proper analysis. Here's the pattern I see all the time. A politician comes back from a study visit and says, "We need an innovation centre," or "We need to focus on creative industries," or "There's a funding opportunity for business grants," so that becomes the strategy. And teams jump straight into delivery mode without asking the fundamental question, is this actually what our economy needs right now? I call this a solution-led approach to economic development rather than a diagnosis-led approach. And it rarely works. The fix is simple, but requires discipline. Use a diagnostic framework first. Before any intervention, ask 3 questions. Firstly, number 1, what are our economic assets? Not what we wish we had, but what we actually have. What's our employment base? What's our infrastructure? What's our skills? What are our sector strengths? Second, what are our key challenges? Where are the bottlenecks? Is it business growth? Is it skills? Is it connectivity? Be specific. Third, what interventions actually match our context? An innovation centre might work for a city such as Cambridge in England or Waterloo in Ontario in Canada. But it probably won't work for a rural market, a rural area that perhaps needs better digital infrastructure as its number 1 priority. This diagnostic phase might feel slow, but it saves you months and sometimes years of delivering the wrong thing. Mistake number 2, treating implementation as an afterthought. I can't tell you how many amazing, beautiful looking strategies I've seen sitting on shelves gathering dust. 40, 50, 100 pages of analysis, fantastic graphic design, compelling vision statements, and absolutely nothing happens. Why? Because nobody thought about delivery while they were writing it. The fix: design your implementation or action plan alongside your strategy, not after it. As you develop each strategic priority, simultaneously ask, who will specifically deliver this? What resources do they actually need? What people, budgets, or political air cover do they need? What governance structure would make this work? Who decides? Who delivers? And who monitors? What does success look like in 6 months, 12 months, or 3 years? And when you do this, something magical happens. You write strategies that are actually deliverable. You stop making promises you can't keep, and things start to happen. Mistake number 3, poor stakeholder engagement. This shows up in 2 ways. Either stakeholders aren't involved enough and you get no buy-in, or they're involved too much in the wrong ways, and you end up with a strategy designed by committee that pleases everyone and achieves nothing. I see economic development teams hold massive consultation events, collect hundreds of comments, and try to incorporate everything. And this tends to produce strategies that are incoherent and mush. The fix: map your stakeholders properly before you engage them. Use a power interest matrix. It takes 20 minutes. Ask for each stakeholder, how much power do they have over this? Can they block it, fund it, or deliver it? Ask how much interest do they have? Will it be affected? Do they care? then engage each group appropriately. If the stakeholder is of high power and high interest, these people need to be involved in decisions. They form your core steering group. If they have high power and low interest, keep them satisfied, briefed, but don't let them be surprised. If they have low power and high interest, these are your advocates. Consult them, listen to them, and they'll champion your work. If they have low power, low interest, it's about keeping them informed. Do this, and your engagement becomes strategic rather than random. So here's your action. Before your next strategy or project, run through these 3 checks. 1. Have we diagnosed the problem before prescribing the solution? 2. Have we designed for implementation from day 1? 3. Have we properly mapped our stakeholders and planned our engagement? Fix these 3 things, and you're ahead of 90% of economic development work out there. Now, these are just some surface findings and advice. Each of these 3 points has detailed frameworks, tools, and templates behind them. And that's what we teach inside Economic Development World, that online community that I'm launching in December 2025. In this community, we've got 90 minutes of free foundation training, 12 hours of professional training, discussion spaces, monthly webinars, and community sharing. If you want to join, we have a great foundation members offer. And you can join the waitlist at www.economicdevelopment.world. And I'll see you in the next video, where I'll show you how to explain what you do as an economic developer in 60 seconds. Thanks for listening.